What's going on, everybody? JD Game here, and today guys we're going to be continuing how to build Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 1 in Minecraft. So, as most of you know, when we last left off, we were working on this very long hallway which is going to lead to a lot of exciting things. We're going to be moving into the other side of the warehouse, and on top of that we're also going to be getting closer and closer to the actual ink machine itself. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Alrighty, so to begin we're going to keep things pretty simple. We're going to go with our white terracotta, our oak wood planks, our stripped oak wood, and our dark oak door, and we're going to go down to where we last left off, which of course was this little staircase area. If we walk in on the inside, we're going to see that it's all just like this garage door that pulls up pretty much. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start off, we're going to grab our oak planks, we're going to come on the outside, and we're going to count out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. We're going to place our stripped oak wood. We're going to count out 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Stripped oak wood. And then we're going to count out 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Stripped oak wood. We're going to follow the exact same steps on the other side, so let's just do that quickly. We got 3 stripped oak, 3 stripped oak, 3 more, and then finally stripped oak. And we're going to connect them just like this. Then what we're going to do is you can just fill in the bottom, and we're also going to fill in the floor. So as you can see, pretty straightforward, the same thing we've been doing for pretty well this entire build so far. Then once that's complete, we're going to grab our stripped oak wood and we're going to go up 3 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do this on every single stripped oak wood block we've placed so far. There we are, almost there. Perfect. Then we're going to grab our white terracotta. We're going to fill in all the walls. So let's just do that quickly. But whenever we're looking outwards, what we're going to do is at the very end, on the left side, we're going to break these 3 blocks, and on the right side, we're going to break these 3 blocks. We're going to leave these open for areas we can work in at later on. And we're just going to fill in the rest of the walls. So the one looking straight ahead of us, we're going to fill that in, and as well as the ones over here. So once again, if you're walking outwards, you can see the first 2 sets of walls, we're going to have everything filled in. Straight in front of us, filled in. And then on the left side and the right side on the end, it's going to be open and empty, so we can continue to work on the build. Then to top things off, straight ahead, we're just going to break these 2 blocks like this. We're going to grab our dark oak door, place it as so. There we go. Okay, so to begin, now what we're going to do is from the hallway that we just built, we're going to begin on the right-hand side if we're looking from outside of the door. See? The right-hand side. We're going to grab our oak wood planks. We're going to come out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Stripped oak wood. 1, 2, 3. Stripped oak wood. Just like this. Then we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to come out 3. 1, 2, 3. And then stripped oak wood. And then we're going to connect everything and make it a square. So we're just going to follow the same trend that we have in the entire series so far. Oak wood planks. And then we're going to fill all this in. Then to continue, what we're going to do is the same as earlier. We're just going to build up our pillars. Perfect. And then once everything's all built up, whoops, looks like I gotta go 1 more, sorry about that. Perfect. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our oak planks. We're just going to go 1 block all around the trim. And then once that's complete, what we're going to do is we're going to have to break one of these rows. And to know which row it is, we're going to start off over where we built. We're going to walk into where we just built. And across from us, so in that corner right there, we're going to take away these 3. So if I fly up, you'll pretty much see which one we got to break. Now, we do have to fill in these walls, but I'm going to leave that up to you guys. And what I'm going to do is we're going to grab some spruce wood fence. And on this wall right here, we're going to come out 4 blocks so that it lines up with the pillars. We're also going to grab a lectern. We're going to place it down, followed by some spruce stairs and a sign to make a little chair. And essentially what this is it just breaks up the room a little bit, but also it makes it so that you also have a little writing desk. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to grab our white terracotta and we're just going to fill all the walls in, except for this area right here. Okay, so now with the walls done, there's just one last step we got to do. We got to grab our item frames. Where our desk is, we're going to place 2 just like this, and then 1 up in the corner. Then we're also going to put some paper in them, just so it represents the hanging papers that they have all over the walls. Now what we're going to do is with this hallway that we built right here, we're going to do something similar to what we did earlier. So obviously this would be a square. We got 3 blocks by 3 blocks. We got to do this 4 times. So we're essentially building the same thing we did here, but make the wall 1 more, if that makes sense, which we'll go over that right now. So we're going to come over here on the backhand side. We're going to place 3 oak wood blocks, 1, 2, 3, followed by some stripped oak wood, 1, 2. 3 oak wood blocks, stripped oak wood. 3 oak wood blocks, stripped oak wood, 3 oak blocks, stripped oak wood. And then on the end, we're just going to break this off right here. So we know right away that's going to end up being another hallway. We're going to place 3 oak wood blocks like this, followed by stripped, 3 oak wood, stripped. We can break it right away because once again, that's going to be a hallway. And then we're just going to essentially follow the exact same pattern all the way until we get back to the build. So let's just do that. Perfect. Then let's fill our entire floor in. We'll just put it all oak wood once again, following the same pattern that we have been the entire time. And then we're just going to place it in the hallways as well. Perfect. Now we're going to grab our stripped oak wood. We're going to bring it all the way up, just like we had been earlier. And then, of course, once we're done this, we just got to fill the walls in with white terracotta. There we go. So now just fill the walls in, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so next step what we're going to do is we're just going to grab our oak slabs and we're just going to fill everything in so we can have a ceiling. So similar to everything we've done so far, we're just going to place the slabs on the tops of the blocks, and without further ado, let's fill all this in and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so with the ceiling put in, we're going to do a little bit of interior work followed by some lighting, and then that's going to conclude for today. So we're going to go on the inside and we're going to grab some paintings. Now if we go back to where our little desk is, we're going to see this flat wall right here. Well, we're going to skip one, and we're going to place a painting. And what we're going to be looking for is we want just a 2 tall painting, this one right here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the opposite side and over one, and we're going to place another painting. Just like that. There we go. So as you can see, it just goes down the hallway. Then we're going to grab some cobblestone walls, and from across from where we put the furthest painting, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think this was just supposed to represent a ventilation shaft. Don't forget, this build is pretty old, so you know what, if I could update a few of these things as we go along, I definitely will. Then if we flip around to the outside, we're going to go back to where we started today. What we're going to do is we're going to break 2 holes in the ceiling, so one in the middle right here where we started, followed by one at the very, very end, and we're just going to put 2 pieces of glowstone inside to light this thing up. Then what we're going to do is the second hallway that we built today, we're going to skip one, over one, and right in the middle there, we're going to place some glowstone, as well as at the very end. And just like that, guys, I know it was a short one, short but definitely sweet. We got quite a little bit of work done. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But anyway, till next time, guys, peace.